Hey guys, welcome back. So today I decided to do a video on living on my own. So as you may know from my last video, I did move out on my own. So it was about a week ago and so that I've been now on my own. It has been crazy and fun at the same time. However, definitely responsibilities have increased immensely. Like, to be honest, I did have responsibilities obviously when I was living with my parents, but I was kind of, sorry if you heard that, I was kind of, how do you say it, not doing as much in a sense as in like paying like household bills, like paying cable and internet and MetroPass and whatever regular stuff you usually pay, but I've never actually had to sit there and write a check or write certain checks for certain places and go to the bank and do my banking stuff. So that has been crazy. But to be honest, living on your own, I feel like everybody should experience it once. Like, I really wanted to move out with my boyfriend and do what everybody else does, but I find living on my own, I've been able so far, even though it's just been a week, I've really been getting to know myself, what I like, what I don't like, how I want to spend my nights, how I like to end my night. And to be honest, I feel like I'm learning more about myself than I didn't learn before, if that makes any sense. Now that it's kind of quiet and I spend time on my own, it's been very interesting. And the idea of just having your own kitchen, your own place, your own bathroom, it's crazy. But to be honest, like, I won't lie, it does feel a bit lonely at sometimes. Obviously, when you come home, knowing that someone else is there is always a great feeling. But at least I have cats, and you've met my cats, so at least I have those to come home to, my babies. But other than that, I would recommend it. Like, I feel like the experience is really good. Like, people who move out of the parents' house immediately and they move in with someone else, I feel like you don't have that chance to be on a one-on-one basis with yourself. Like, it's great. I'm not saying people who do that, I'm not saying don't do that. I'm just saying the experience and learning about yourself and learning how to survive, and I feel like that is a great experience. However, I did realize in school and stuff, when you take business, if you guys take business in school, like high school or college, whatever, but most importantly high school, I feel like they did not prepare you for the reality. Like, I didn't even know how to write a check, and I know that sounds very stupid and very odd, but when I had to get my checks in the bank, I'm like, how do I get checks? I'm like, what, like, how do I write a check? Like, do I just go and they do it for me? And I'm ordering checks here, and I'm like, they're expensive. Like, I'm paying for checks, and then I have to pay for rent from my check. It was ridiculous. And I was telling my mom, I'm like, so how do you write a check now? And they're looking at me like, literally, I am the most stupidest person in the world. But I'm like, I didn't get taught that. I didn't get taught how to manage my money, how to budget things, how to pay rent, how to figure out what is good and what is not good to buy. Budgeting has been something that I'm still learning and I'm still working on. Like, obviously before that I wouldn't go out and buy crazy stuff that is unnecessary, but obviously, like, I'm a girl who's not gonna buy stuff they like. But now, knowing that I have this much to spend on money, knowing that I have this much I can spend on food, this much for internet and cable, and this much for cell phone, really thinking about it, you don't really have much to save. And obviously, like, I don't want to live in an apartment forever. I would love to get a condo or move into a house, but trying to save money at the same time has been, even though it's only been like a week or so, but like, I already find it hard, because especially when you buy stuff for your new place, the money is just going out and out. And like, I go shopping, I'm like, well, I need this, I don't have this, and it's like, okay, no, Alex, you need to wait, you need to really budget, rent's coming up soon, and it's crazy. But to be honest, like, although like that headache and that stress, it's still a good experience, and I feel like this is the chance for me personally to really learn and really figure out what I want out of life and what I want out of myself and what do I need. Friend who still lives at home, he doesn't get the whole idea of understanding that moving on your own is a big deal, in the sense that how are you just gonna change, or how are you gonna find things about yourself? But it's coming home to your own space, cooking for yourself, cleaning for yourself, doing things for yourself. You're alone in your own mind, in your own mindset. There's nothing else there around you. You're sitting there thinking day after day when you go to sleep and everything. And to be honest, it's a motivation. It's a life change. It's adulting. And I find this a great experience, and he doesn't really get that. Obviously, he still lives at home, but even though if you do live at home and you find yourself that you have already experienced that on your own, that is great. Please comment below and we can talk about that. But I feel like there is a different aspect of moving in on your own and moving in with someone else. So the reason why I didn't want to move in with someone else, hypothetically like a roommate and stuff, it wasn't that like I couldn't find the stuff I wanted in my mindset mentally with living with a roommate. But like I said in my previous video, I have a germ situation, so it was best for me to live on my own, as well as I just wanted time to myself. And I know that may sound weird, and you're like, just go outside, go do something like that, right? But it's a different kind of time to myself, and when I come from work or when I wake up, I have time to wind down and think of things and write things down about my day-to-day schedule. And I'm really trying to connect on a different level with myself. Other than that, right now I'm still learning, I'm still working out my flaws of living on my own, especially the budgeting. But I will do another video on how to budget and how I budget and how I stay up to date with my bills. I think that'd be a great video to share with you guys so you would understand, and hopefully maybe my ideas and my goals that I try to do with that, maybe that can also reflect with you and you can use that too. But for now, I will see you next Sunday. Have a great night, have a great week. Love you guys.